Hi, I'm Hub Arcus for Pro Football Weekly, along with our senior editor, Nolan Naraki. Nolan, of course, also our lead talent evaluator, does all of our scouting of NFL and college talent. It's time now for Scout's Eye. You can read it all week long at ProFootballWeekly.com. Insights from a scouting perspective on all 32 teams, and we give you a little video a couple times a week as well. And Nolan, I think the question today, Chicago Bears, a lot of people believe that they were improved during the offseason, but also some people surprised that they've been as good as they have at 4-1 and in control in the NFC North right now. How are they getting it done?
Well, this season reminds me a lot of 2001. It was a similar situation. Jerry Angelo was coming in as a first-year general manager, and Dick Duranton was the head coach. And I think Lovie Smith is in a similar situation, feels a lot of pressure. And that defense is really getting it done. Similar to Mike Brown making big plays back then. They've had 5 defensive scores the last 3 games, and I think they've really shown well on defense.
Well, and you mentioned the defensive scores. You've got Lance Briggs, Charles Tillman with 2 touchdowns apiece the last 2 weeks. Some pretty good bounces going their way, too. How much of this is the Bears? They do have 4 Pro Bowlers on this defense, and how much of it is maybe just they're getting the bounce of the ball right now?
Well, they're definitely catching some breaks, but I think they're making their own luck, too. If you look at the way that defense is coordinated, Rod Marinelli has done a great job. I spent some time with him a couple of years back watching tape. He really coordinates the movement of that front. They got a lot of pressure from Julius Peppers coming off the edge, and Henry Melton's doing an outstanding job on the inside, flushing the pocket. So I think for a lot of different reasons, they're playing really well.
So much of the Bears' defense revolves around the linebackers, particularly the All-Pros, Brian Urlacher and Lance Briggs. Brian will be 35 this year. Lance will turn 32. So far, they don't seem to be showing their age.
You still see the movement of Brian Urlacher being very heavy. He's not moving the same way he used to, but he's putting himself in position to make plays. He's been in this Marinelli defense for 4 years now, working with Rod, and I think he's been with Lovie for nearly 10 now. So we're looking at a linebacker that really understands what he's doing, knows his role, knows his responsibility, and is always in the right place. And I think it's worked very well with Lance Briggs very much playing the same way.
And in addition to Urlacher and Briggs, you look at this Bear defense, Julius Peppers, Peanut Tillman, Izzy Adonijah, the 5 best players on the defense, all 30-somethings. Will they be able to do this for 16 weeks, or should we look for this to start to slip a little bit after the bye?
That's the big mystery, and we'll see how they can hold up down the stretch. I think if they could start rotating Brian Urlacher and finding some way to rest him a little bit more so that they can save him for down the stretch, it'd be a good thing.
All right, this is our video edition of the Scout's Eye. You can read Scout's Eye all week long at ProFootballWeekly.com as we update the best scouting insights on all 32 NFL teams, again, right here at ProFootballWeekly.com.